What is up, guys? Monster Jam Fanatic here, back in the room. Today, well, yesterday, I picked up a big collection of monster trucks, about 87, 88 trucks. Today, I was waking up from a nap and I saw a really crazy marketplace listing for the first time ever in my local little small town of a few thousand people. There was a listing of about 36 or 38 trucks, I believe. They were pretty much all in package. There's only 5 loose trucks that you will see today. We'll probably go and look at the trucks that we got today because they're all in this big box, and the trucks that I got today are on the top. Guys, the collection I picked up today, about 30 something trucks. It's pretty small, but guys, there is a lot of awesome quality stuff. And of course, as always, will be ran within the next coming few Whatnot shows. So if you guys have not joined Whatnot yet, use my referral link for a free $15 in either the pinned comment or in the first top link of the description. There's also a link to my next upcoming show tomorrow, guys. With that said, let's get on. I'm gonna put you guys down there and we're gonna look at these awesome trucks that I picked up for y'all. I have y'all set up here. We got everything ready and set up. I'm gonna start going through it, guys. First off, we got a little bit of a torque terror, nothing crazy. I'm just gonna slowly put things in the back as we work our way. This collection that I picked up today, I think 5 of them were Hot Wheels monster trucks. Nothing crazy, but we'll go through them first because they are on the top. Scorpedo, that is a first edition, I believe, back when they did the tire bubbles for the blisters. Now a couple of these are going to be creased. They were thrown into like a tote. This one's kind of creased Piranha. Obviously nothing crazy. There's still a couple more Hot Wheels monster trucks, but let's get through the Spin Master as well. I'll just do it randomly actually. So there were 2 double packs in this collection that I picked up today, this being one of the 2. Full Charge, the pink one, the all pink one, and Dragon kind of gives Nitro Neon vibes. Some Hot Wheels monster jams that were part of this as well. Look at that, the silver son of a digger, guys. Really cool looking truck. Trust me, the quality is just going to get better and better. How about a Reckless Max D? Now that looks awesome. This is part of Series 18. That was an amazing mix. I wish this collection had like Brodozer or the Rock Crustacean. It does not. I'd love to have one of those trucks in the inventory again. Let's grab another one. Here is the Series 9, I believe, Mohawk Warrior. I love this one. I love the chrome on it. Very clean Mohawk Warrior. I wish I had BKTs. The blister's kind of coming off of that one. So for these next ones, there's not 1 but 2 Galaxy Pirates Curse. Yes, part of the collection I just picked up with about 38 trucks. This is the only duplicate in the collection, and I'd say that's a pretty good truck to have a duplicate of. Here is a really good package. This one did not get mangled. That's Series 5 Gravedigger Legend, the first one that Spin Master made. Still has the little figure in there. Always love seeing the little figurines and stuff. Soldier Fortune Black Ops First Edition, the only one we ever got with the gun on the top. There was another Pirates Curse in this lot, and it's a banger. This is the Surf Pirates Curse. That and the Galaxy, couple of the best Pirates Curse releases we have ever gotten, to be honest. Again, still continuing on with the collection that we got today, and then we'll end off with the bigger collection, Horsepower from Series 23. That is not the first edition. Those are the ones with the yellow wheels. Here's the next Hot Wheels monster truck. The card's a little mangled, but there's the Corvette. No one really shows much love for those Corvettes. I like them, but they're pretty common. And then this is the last Hot Wheels monster truck of this collection here. Another Piranha. That was the first edition Piranha, I believe. I'll go ahead and show you guys the loose ones here. Jurassic Attack plastic base, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, the Mercury Dalmatian, also plastic base. There's only 5, I believe. This next one's actually in pretty good shape. Very glad that is in good shape. The Red Max D plastic base, and then a lot of these are from like 2008, 2009. Predator, I think that one's from 2008. Maybe all of these are, to be honest. Donkey Kong is the last Lucy. That's literally all we have for loose trucks. This one does have a few chips on it. The other ones were decent from what I was able to see. Continuing with this collection, we have the Skeleton Zombie. I wish we got the female zombie. It ain't no female zombie or the burn victim zombie, but still pretty cool. Black El Toro Loco also. Oh, this one's from Series 22. I thought it was the same mix as Horsepower, but this one really cool. Everyone always loves that Black El Toro Loco, so I'm glad I have another one of those. This is from Series 23, same mix as that Horsepower. The Red Primer Gravedigger, I believe that's the Retro Rebels. Really cool truck. Queen Bee, this was a COVID era truck for sure. That was a one-time release. That's not a cheap truck anymore. I remember seeing that on the shelves next to Poodle. Next up, I'll show you guys the other double pack that we got. This is an amazing one. We have the Zombie versus Hunters Max D and Monster Mutt. Man, that is super cool. I think that's the Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Yeah, sorry, I kind of forget. They made a couple different variants. Look at that one. That is my favorite Zombie Mutt. I love the blood polka dots. Really cool. The Max D, obviously, I'm a big Max D fan in general, so I love that one. We're gonna have to keep that one in the front there, that's for sure. This is, I think, the oldest one that we got in this collection today. Megabyte with the Battle Slammer first edition, I believe. It has a little crease right up there at the top corner, unfortunately. Again, these were thrown into a box, so they weren't taken care of, but at least they're all still sealed. We have a Gears Alien Invasion. A lot of people really are loving the Gears and Galaxies, so I'm glad I got a couple. There's one more Gears and Galaxies, and that is the Dragon, another very hard one to find next to the Zombie. So really cool to have that. Here's another Hot Wheels Monster Jam, really cool one. You don't see this one too often. The MAV TV Shocker X-Rays. Really like that one. Speaking of Poodle, we just mentioned it a minute ago. Here it is, the first edition Poodle. Can't believe I got it. I have a couple loose ones, but this is the only card one I have. You can see the crease up there, very unfortunate, but those little corners, they're pointy and they got dented so easily. We have a couple Fire and Ice, which again is very cool. The OG Fire Soldier Fortune, which is not one that we got a revamped version of. This other Fire and Ice is the only other one I got. We got a revamped version of this one, but this one's just still so cool. The card is actually really minty, so thankfully that one did not get bent or mangled in the box that it was in. Here's a really cool release that you don't see too often. The Nitro Neon Megalodon from Series 7. This is the same mix as the Inverse Dalmatian. Golden Dragonoid. Look at that one. That was also from the COVID era. Same mix as that Mohawk Warrior that we saw a minute ago. All right, we have two more from this one collection. Max D with the recrushable car. That's a really neat release. I never even got that. It was just a recrushable car like thing. And then the last one from this collection, definitely the most valuable one from the collection. I couldn't believe when I saw it because I didn't even see it in the listing. This is a $150 truck now. I have one loose in card in my personal collection. So this, yes, will be on the Whatnot show. I don't know which one, but it's going to be one of the next coming several. So guys, just stay tuned to my Whatnot show, bookmark my show so you get notified when I go live, and tune in. And I always run stuff that just nothing but heat the whole time. So the card on this is decent. Yeah, there's no creases. It's a little warped. Nothing just putting a book on won't fix, you know, just flatten the card out over time. Now let's get on with this collection here. It's about 80 something trucks, and there's a lot of awesome trucks in this one as well. Literally a little bit of everything. Starting off with a chase piece, once again, one chase piece to another. The True Heavy Metal El Toro Loco, one of my favorites, probably my favorite True Heavy Metal that came out on that Team Scream looking chassis. I love that one. There's one truck in this collection that I'm keeping, and I'll show you guys after this. This is the Mix 1 Gravedigger, the original first release of Gravedigger. Little crease up there in the corner. Once again, very common. Here is the one and only truck from this collection I'm keeping, one and only truck from this video that I'm keeping in general, and it is the Red Hulk. I don't know how, but I've never found a Red Hulk until now. I now officially have a Red Hulk in my collection. I can't believe it's taken this long, and I forgot this one came out of the box. This is the Series 24 Pirate's Curse. I'll probably super glue that back together and eventually have it on the Whatnot show. I picked it up not even remembering that it was completely separated from the card. I think pretty much every thematic series is covered. We have Earth and Surf right here. There is going to be a Nitro Neon 2-pack in here. We got the Zombie Invasion and Fire and Ice. So yeah, a little bit of everything. And I think there's even a revamped Fire and Ice 2-pack in here too. But Zombie, guys, one of the hardest Earth and Surf trucks to find, and paired up with the Max D. I remember that pack. That's an awesome set. In fact, there are actually a couple of monster machines in here. There's about 4 maybe. Here is Hot Tamale. I believe the guy that I got this collection from, he has a little bit more trucks that he's going to be sending my way shortly, and I believe that there is a few more monster machines and just a lot of awesome stuff in general left. I think there's some Series 1 Nitro versus Neon that he's going to send my way eventually. This came separated. This might just be ran loose. The card is cooked. Some of these did get messed up in shipping. That's just the price you pay when you pay to get trucks shipped in bulk in one big box. It just happens, guys. Here is another Earth and Surf Octanator. I love that one. Some people don't like it. I like that one a lot. I've always liked the Octanator. And that's one of my favorite releases of it. We have another Hot Wheels Monster Jam from 2018 with the rubber car, Gravedigger the Legend. That is one I really appreciate as well. And just uncovering another layer of trucks. There's so many bangers, guys. Boogie Van from Series 27, the one and only release of that one. Danger Divas, too. Really cool. Next up, another Octanator. This is the Series 24 one. This one has like the transparent tires. I forgot that one even released. That's a cool one. I haven't seen that one in a long time now that I'm looking at it. Another awesome OG from 2018. The Aftershock Mud Treads, again with the rubber crushable car. Love the the Robins team. Really cool. Next up, another Earth and Surf, probably the most sought after Earth truck out there, and that is Earthshaker with the lava in the bed of the truck. Again, guys, if this isn't convincing you to get whatnot, I still have over 1,000 other trucks in my inventory right now in the other room, in my inventory room, that I'm not even showing in this video. That collection I bought a month or two ago with over 1,000 trucks, there are still at least 700 left, and I've gotten other collections too. I literally just got a Halloween Gravedigger from 2014. Didn't even know I bought it until I went through the collection a couple days ago. Storm damage right there. So don't know when I'm running that because Halloween just passed, but I got it and it's in great shape. It's loose though. Wild Thing, Monster Machines, one of the coolest monster machines, one of my favorite triple B monster machines out there. Obviously, I got all these because, like I said, the only one I'm keeping is that Red Hulk. All of these will be on the show sooner or later. This was the last Earth and Surf that I needed. Eventually, I found it. I don't need it anymore. So that one will be on the show. But Dragon was the only one that I never found in stores for some reason. But again, I eventually got it. This one has a cooked card. It's creased right there. But I think there's 2 of those in here. It's the Phased Out Northern Nightmare. That's from Series 32 from 2023. Here's another awesome release that, again, you just don't see often. That is the Series 24 World Finals Replica Gravedigger the Legend. It has the crushable card in there. That is also Spin Master, obviously, and that was an awesome one. Here's a later release, Series 34, also from 2020. Well, this was the first mix of last year, 2024. Pirate's Curse, can't get enough of that one. They don't make them as much as they used to since Pirate's Curse is retired, but at least they still do sometimes. Another Series 34 Kraken, probably the coolest truck from that mix. I absolutely love that Kraken. Here's another Monster Machines, and I believe there's 1 or 2 more still. Another Triple B truck, Barefoot. So I know a lot of you guys love that the Monster Machines, and a lot of them you cannot find online. This is the one and only Stars and Stripes that I got in this collection. Don't know why, but this is a really cool Stars and Stripes to have. That is the Soldier of Fortune. Pretty appropriate to have that as part of the Stars and Stripes series. This is the only Zombie Invasion I got in this collection. It has a little crease at the top right there. But here is the Zombie Dragon. Man, that one is super sick. The card overall is good other than that one crease. Very unfortunate that it has that one crease though. It's still annoying. There's the other Phased Out Northern Nightmare. That one has a better card. The other one was creased pretty badly. Here's one that's going up in price. It's like a $30 truck now. Series 31 Crush Cycle with the blue. Even the green one from this year is at least $10 to $15 online already. One of the more sought after trucks for sure. Here's just a normal variant of Dragon, also from Series 32. Pretty much almost every truck from that mix is here. I think here's another one from Series 32, as a matter of fact, the Monster Mutt Rottweiler Rough Crowd. I do like the variant on that. I like the orange on the tires. Pretty cool. This one, unfortunately, the blister or the card is messed up. Very unfortunate because this is an amazing truck. Bad News Travels Fast from Series 5 or 6 2019 with that chrome base, the Brian Z patent logo. Man, that is such a cool one. That was the first Bad News we got. Obviously, we got the blue one eventually last year. We have Bad Habit, guys, Series 33. That one's a really cool one. Last mix of 2023. That was same mix as Recreation. Here's one a lot of you guys are probably gonna love. The first and only variant of El Toro Loco that has the eyebrows. This was the first El Toro Loco Spin Master ever made, and this is the one with the eyebrows, guys, above the windshield. The only one, like I said, that's ever got the eyebrows on it, so pretty cool. This one I adore. I love the gold on this. Series 2 or 3 Max D from 2019. It's not creased up there, but a little bit of a chewed up corner right there, but not too bad. Everything else is actually pretty decent, so that was not a bad card. Not terrible. Could be better though. Another Earth and Surf, but this one did get a little chewed up in shipping. But this is the Soldier Fortune Surf. I forgot they even made that one, to be honest. We're still going strong, guys. Okay, this one's wanting to come out of the blister. I'm gonna have to super glue this one a little bit. But the Phased Out Zombie, I may have another one of those in here as well. I can't really remember. Maybe it was just the Phased Northern Nightmare that I had a double of from that series. But we have the Hyperfield Gravedigger, the hard one to find. I know they just revamped it, so the value kind of went down. But this was a $25 to $30 truck. I don't know if it still is, but that is the original release from Series 22. That was 2022, guys. Zombie Boneyard. The J hook is kind of dangling there. Another one that I'll probably just have to glue, and you wouldn't even be able to tell. Oh yeah, I did have another Phased Out Zombie. Okay, and this one actually has a decent card, I believe. So there's that. So 2 Phased Out Zombies. That one's getting pretty up there. A lot of people are requesting that one on my shows. Phased Out Dragon. So I think almost every Phased Out's in here except the Earthshaker, but I think I got that in the last batch of trucks he sent me. He sent me a few boxes back in, like, I think May or June. We have the Steel Reveal Son of a Digger from Series 32. So another 32. A lot of Series 32 and 33s in here. And we are onto another layer of trucks, another Corvette. Actually, I just realized that's the only duplicate I think we've gotten so far, surprisingly, between the two collections I picked up. Soldier Fortune, this one has a bent card, but again, I think it'll be better. I think it'll fix itself if I put a book on it and flatten it. But that's the Nitro Neon Soldier Fortune from Series 4, I believe. Same mix as the training truck Megalodon. Another Series 32 truck, the stunt truck. I'm just going to set some right here because we have room. Here is the Series 1 Max D. Has a little bit of a crease, but Series 1 Max D chrome base, the first one they made. Honestly, kind of looks like the Overcast Max D. It's very dark, so I really like that. Hurricane Force, another really cool one. That is the Series 2 version of it, the first one that we got from Spin Master. Here is a one-off series, the Spectra series. And this is the Spectra Gravedigger, plastic body, metal base, blacked out. That one's cool. That is from Series 19 or 20, I believe. I think it's 19. We had this Captain's Curse a minute ago. That was in terrible shape. Pretty much an opener. At least I got one that's carded, and the card is in pretty good shape, so we got a duplicate of that one. There is a lot of 2-packs right here, so I'll just show you them real quick. Here is the Blue Thunder versus Dragon. That is the only Nitro Neon set that is in this video, but I think he has a couple more eventually for me. And then again, like I said, we have the revamped Fire and Ice, and this is the Fire Megalodon and Ice Monster Met Dalmatian. I am really running out of room over here. Max D versus Gravedigger, Series 28 doubles pack. Lumberjack and Axe, there is a cracked blister I'm just now noticing. Very unfortunate, so I may open those up. This is a really cool one, even a Dirty Clean. So I don't think I got any Reveal the Steals, but we did get this Dirty to Clean pack. I love this pack. The Bulldozer and Team Men's, there is a little bit of a crack there too, of course. Hope you're finding something you're interested in, because this will all be ran. We have Horsepower and Aqua Stallion Earth versus Surf. That Aqua Stallion was a one-off release. We have Bowser and Donkey Kong Hot Wheels monster trucks. Here is a cool one of the coolest ones from this collection, honestly, in my opinion. The Series 28 backwards buff, same mix as that Swine and Dash chase piece. So I'm glad we got two of like the best trucks from that mix. I'll leave that right there. This is the only food truck chase I got in this collection, but the card is bent. Terrible creasing on the card, but slicer nonetheless. All right, we got a couple of these, and you guys know these are not cheap anymore. Series 1 El Toro Loco Race Car Duo Pack, Series 1 Monster Met Dalmatian Race Car Duo Pack, Series 3 Soldier Fortune Race Car Duo Pack, Series 3 Blue Thunder Race Car Duo Pack. One more, just why not throw in another El Toro Loco Series 1 Race Car Duo Pack, and to show you guys I'm not lying, 2 El Toro Loco Series 1s. Those are not cheap. I wish I had the Dragonoid ones. Maybe he has them still. Maybe he just hasn't gotten to them. We have Will Trash It All and Gotta Dump. That Gotta Dump green is a 2-pack exclusive from that set. We have Jeff Dane's King Kong Boss, I guess. I don't know. I don't know much about the Greenlight Kings of Crunch, but these next two I actually have already because they're cool trucks. Titan and Black Stallion. Older releases though. None of these are in stores and haven't been in stores for at least 2 to 3 years. That's about when he stopped collecting. And then this is the last one, Series 11, as you can see, Thunder Beast. And then the remaining trucks are just Hot Wheels Monster trucks that I'll just let you guys see because I don't find them as exciting. That one's pretty exciting though. I didn't even have that one until he sent me another one a few months ago in the summer, and I didn't have it until he sent me the first one. So we have a second one that'll be on the Whatnot show. There's everything else, guys. Just some Hot Wheels Monster trucks. I love that 2-pack. I love that Midwest Madness Silverado. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know, y'all. Is this heat or not? If it is and you think so, I hope to see you on my next Whatnot show tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. Follow the links and use my $15 referral. If you have not signed up yet, you'll get a free $15 to use on my show. Hope to see you guys there. Again, please like, comment, and of course, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.